Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, back again for some more NHL 19 news, and in today's video we are going to be breaking down the new blog post that just went up today, August 31st, on a bunch of the updates that were made to NHL 19 both after the open beta as well as the details of the day 1 patch, which I believe is titled 1.1.0 for NHL 19 when it does come out officially, and you guys will be able to download that, and we're going to talk about everything in this blog post today. So if you guys don't mind, make sure to go down to that thumbs up button down below, make sure to hit subscribe if you guys are indeed new. Remember, NHL 19 is almost here, and if you guys want to stay up to date on all the awesome new content that I'm going to be bringing you guys this year, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We're going to have some awesome videos out for you guys, as well as check out intotheam.com. Use code BOJO for 10% off your entire order. Alright guys, so without any further ado, let's just start diving into this blog post. I'm going to leave the link down below if you guys want to follow along, but we're going to start with the fixes from the open beta that were made into the final release of the game. Once again, this is a no patch required update. These are changes that have already been made into the game as a result of the open beta. And to start off, we're going to start with gameplay and move right into the physics. Fixes to physics, tension and joint limbs, hip check improvements, improvements to stumble fall animations, and various animation blend fixes during physics reactions. So basically, the stumbles kind of help in the ones mode. I know a lot of people are dealing with the ones stumbles. Every time you were getting hit, you would take a long time to get up, even without low stamina in some certain circumstances. Same thing with like EASHL with the new collision physics, running into a lot of different players and kind of doing those weird stumbles out there on the ice, especially in a 6v6 type of game, as well as the various animation blend fixes. So it probably fixed a bunch of the weird like one-touch dekes and things like that. I know I was getting a couple of them in the beta that looked really weird, so hopefully those should be fixed. Let's move on to skating. Improvements to stop animations and transitions from stop to stand. Improvements to pivot direction consistency and various animation improvements. So you guys know, I'm pretty sure if you're subscribed to this channel, you saw my 2 videos on both the hitting and skating differences between NHL 18 and NHL 19 beta. So hopefully we will see a bit more consistency with those animations as you guys saw in that video that I did. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure to go check that one out. It should be at the end of the video. Next up, goaltenders. Fixed a user goalie blend after passing the puck out. Various fixes to saves where pads were not flushed to the ice. Fixed a case where goalies would get stuck in free skate in ones. And fixed some known cases for users getting stuck in the butterfly. So once again, a couple of these instances I have seen, especially that goaltender getting stuck in ones mode as well as the butterfly kind of glitch. That's been in the game for a couple of years if I remember correctly, and hopefully that gets sorted out. Poke checks. Poke checks and puck pickups. I know you guys definitely want to know about this. Improvements to collision volumes to more accurately detect incidental stick-on-stick or stick-on-body contact. Fix some cases where the defensive player could contact the puck after their stick went through the puck carrier's geometry. Fixes to conditions where the blend out of a poke check was still causing trips. So nothing really we can see here from poke checks in this instance, but the one that you guys will see in the day 1 patch kind of talks about the things that you guys really want to see with poke checks, so make sure you guys stay to the end to take a look at that. Puck pickups fixed an issue to allow the player to pick up their own pass if it was blocked or deflected. Improvements to interception balance based on player ratings. Improvements to staying on side during pickups, and various improvements to puck pickup animations. Specialization, so it just fixes various fixes to specialization and traits. So sometimes some traits felt like they weren't giving you the boost, some were giving you the boost where it wasn't supposed to, things like that. And then finally, just some general improvements. Improved player support to get loose pucks, various desync issues, puck stumble animations, improvements to CPU behavior on breakaways and shootouts. Okay. Improve logic to prevent accidental manual right stick switching. Various fixes to fighting and scrum alignment. Fixes to face-off alignment in World of Chell. Seen once the AI skater will remain idle behind the net. Fixes to control hints in training camp. So a couple more general fixes right there. Moving on to presentation fixes. Various fixes to overlays not clearing properly. Improvements to multiplayer hugs. Various camera fixes, fixes to cameras clipping with the crowd in arena geometry. I've seen that a couple times. I think it was in Edmonton's arena, right? Where if you were playing in the Oilers arena, you would see the Jumbotron like cutting through the top of the screen, which is pretty funny. Lighting and material improvement fixes players' skins will now appear more accurate. Hey, everybody's not black anymore. Finally, you guys can stop commenting that in the damn comment section. Holy crap. And new cameras added for each of the venues within NHL 1s. World of Chell fixes, so various desyncs when going into gameplay in 3v3 and 6v6 drop-ins. Various crashes in the dressing room when opening hockey bags. Various crashes when customizing in the dressing room. And a soft lock. Fixed the soft lock in the post-matchup dressing room when one user would open the loadout selection screen as the timer ran out. Didn't actually see that at all, but cool. From that first batch of fixes, obviously the puck pickups, the poke checks, kind of like the incidental contacts kind of fixes looks to be changed. And then obviously, and a lot of people were definitely upset about the lighting, but hopefully that should be fixed. Everybody's skin is definitely going to be a much lighter hue than it was before. Alright, so like I said, that is the patch that's going to be in the game from immediate launch. But now we're going to talk about the beta feedback tuner that's going to be 1.1.0 patch, which will be available day one of the game. So starting with the gameplay and general fixes to that, disabled various player interactions, fight scrums, and instigations during ones. To complement the fix to the bug that allows you to win a forehand draw while using the backhand grip, we made some face-off balance changes. So you can no longer, as you guys know in the beta, you can no longer line up with a backhand stance and then roll your stick around to the forehand so that you would win the face-off forehand. It was never meant to be in the game. I know people are like still upset by this, that they've taken it out of the game. I mean, I'm not gonna deny you guys. I definitely have used it in HUT, definitely used it in the ASHL. It was never supposed to be in this game. It's an exploit. I'm glad they took it out. So now in order to kind of compensate for that removal of that face-off set play, backhand stick lift now beats the tie-up, and forehand stick lift now beats the backhand stick lift. So those are two new face-off win variations that you guys will be able to do when you're lining up for a draw. If you're a center, you're playing Hockey Ultimate Team, whatever. Those are the two new things that will kind of add to that overarching web of what beats what in a face-off. So backhand stick lift now beats the tie-up, and forehand stick lift now beats backhand stick lift. Also, along with that, they removed broken sticks from online modes, so you can no longer break your stick in an EASHL or Hockey Ultimate Team online game. And it also fixed cases where CPU players were still taking penalties in non-player locked online games. Goaltenders, improvements to AI goalies from shark angles, fixed cases where poke checks were tripping a player after getting the puck first. So if you get the puck first, you're not going to be able to trip a player anymore. So I definitely felt that in the beta a lot. There were a bunch of instances I sent to the guys at EA where I would hit puck first and I'd still end up getting a poke check penalty. Especially like not when I'm behind the guy. When I'm clearly facing him, I poke the puck away, and as the stick's being dragged backwards after the puck has already left his stick, like the pullback of the stick is already tripping the guy and causing a penalty. So that is now removed. Fixes to accuracy of poke checks on stationary, slow-moving loose pucks. Fix the case for players who are not being tripped after consecutive pokes, and various additional poke check targeting fixes. So I don't really understand what the additional poke check targeting fixes is. I've told people this multiple times. If you hold right bumper to do the defensive skill stick and you click in the right stick, your poke checks are automatically locked towards the direction of the puck. So maybe it was not accurate enough in the beta. I don't remember off the top of my head. It seemed fine to me, but hey, if they're gonna obviously fix that, go for it. And then some uniform fixes. So the Anaheim Ducks third uniform is now added in. A couple EHC Leistwick Black Wings is in. Red Bull Salzburg home and aways are in. Vienna Capitals home and away jerseys are in. And they updated the scoreboard for the Prudential Center as well. And then finally we move into the world of Chell. The game now defaults to preset home and away tops in 6v6 instead of user-assigned casual tops. This resolves visual confusion during gameplay. Various changes to customization items for better in-game readability. Fixed an issue where gameplay assets were being rendered in the main menu. Fixed a case where the game would frequently hang when going into a 6v6 game of drop-in. Fixed rare crashes when rolling over to the dressing room after a match. Rare crash in the post-game screen due to VoIP conflicts. fixed a rare desync at puck drop in ones, and then various issues with the game would crash when moving from one mode to another. So just a bunch of like crash fixes in World of Chell, and making things a bit more visible so that you guys can read them. And that's pretty much it, guys. There are the 2 new updates for the NHL 19, both after the beta fixes that will once again be in the game immediately when you turn it on, and then also all the new changes that are coming to the game when the day 1 patch becomes available, and you guys will be able to download that in-game so that all those gameplay issues and the World of Chell issues are fixed for NHL 19. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Let me know down below what you're most looking forward to through these fixes. I know, like I said, a bunch of people are going to be happy for like the face-offs, the lighting, the poke checking looks to be a little bit better, incidental contact animations, and the way players are skating or acting after running into another player should be fixed. And honestly, it looks pretty good. If the beta was good and they're continuing to improve upon these fixes, I can only imagine that NHL 19 is going to be a very good flowing game. And like I said, they fixed a bunch of the weirdness and randomness that happens in online games by removing a bunch of those features that were in there, and hopefully should run pretty smooth. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.